Gotcha.
Hello everyone, and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about how to unlock decorations in Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Most of you already realize decorations are what make you powerful. If you have decorations, you can put together really good builds. If you lack decorations, you struggle. So having the nice decorations is one of the things that you do in order to create an endgame build, and so naturally the question that comes out of this is, how do I get the decorations faster? How do I farm decorations? And we're going to be answering those questions today. In the base game, we had 3 tiers of decorations. We had small, medium, and large. The small would have things like vitality, attack boost, expert. The medium would have all kinds of really important decorations like weakness exploit, crit boost, maximum might. And then the large decorations had pretty valuable ones as well, like free element ammo up, handicraft. Well, in Iceborne, all of those decorations are still very valuable. The reason why is because when you take a look at the new Master Rank sets in Iceborne, you'll notice that they actually have slots for those decorations. So there's the new giant decoration, but just having giant decorations isn't going to be enough. You're going to want to have the old decorations maxed out as well. You're going to want to have 3 crit boost decorations. You're going to want to have 3 weakness exploit decorations, depending on your build. This gives you build flexibility. It lets you put together builds that you might not have otherwise accessed in the game because the game's pretty generous, I would say, in Master Rank. It does give you access to a lot of the skills that you want, but not all of the skills that you want. So you end up having to make sacrifices if you don't have all those decorations. Now, how do you unlock decorations in Iceborne? There's mainly 3 ways, and I'm going to go ahead and break that down for you. The first way is to just play regular investigations for materials. Believe it or not, what I've noticed is, at the end of the quest, you will just be given a decoration. So the game's more, I want to say more generous than it was in the base game, but I don't want to assume that because we don't actually know the drop rates on the good decorations, you know what I mean? So kind of like we had this thing going on in the base game where, yeah, you can unlock like 1,000,000 worn face stones, but they're not going to give you what you really want because the actual drop rate of a good decoration with the worn face stone was some ridiculous number, I don't remember. It was really bad. You had to have the warped face stones in order to get even a small chance of unlocking the good decorations, unless you were going to play for 3,000 hours like me, right? So at the end of every investigation, I'm noticing I'm getting decorations. Even event quests are rewarding investigations, which is interesting because there are some very easy event quests. So you could probably go in, do one of the very easy event quests, and get a decoration at the end of that quest, okay? But that's not how I would farm it. Let me say that. I wouldn't farm it that way. I would be aiming for a larger amount of rewards in a smaller amount of time. So let's move on to method number 2. Method number 2, the Elder Melder's back. Who still has nightmares of the Elder Melder? Who remembers spending every single gleaming streamstone in their inventory and going through all their research points just to get none of the good decorations that they would hope that they would get? And the reason for that, of course, was, once again, she was only giving out worn face stones. Well, she's back and she's apologizing because now you can actually roll for warped face stones. We have this new Strange Stream Plus, and funny enough, is actually taking the warrior streamstones, the hero streamstones, right? And I don't think we need these anymore. Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong about this. I don't think I am. I looked around. We don't need these streamstones anymore. They're all obsolete. So in my inventory, I have a ton of these. And what I could do, if you have enough high commendations and you have enough research points, I happen to have a lot of those, you can just run through all your streamstones, rolling warped face stones to finish out your crit boost, your weakness exploit, So what would be another one? Capacity boost, charger, max might, guard up. There's probably more. I probably, you guys can tell me in the comment section all of the best base game decorations from the medium decoration slot to fill. But yeah, so you can run through all your warrior streamstone, all your hero streamstones, all your high commendations, all of your research points, and actually roll a ton of warped face stones. And I actually recommend this. The reason why is because, once again, when we look at the Master Rank armor, the Master Rank armor forces you to use medium decorations and small decorations and large decorations. So you can't just have Iceborne decorations fill all the slots. You actually want to go after the old decorations, okay? So consider going and doing a Strange Stream. And then, of course, she also has Soul Stream 1 and Soul Stream 2. These are going to give you the new decorations for Iceborne. There's 2 new levels, Ancient Face Stone and Carved Face Stone. If you're going to use these, Soul Stream 1 and Soul Stream 2, just keep in mind they're crazy expensive. Just like rolling for worn face stones was expensive in the base game, well, Soul Stream's got even more expensive, right? So again, these give you ancient face stones and carved face stones, and those are going to be the giant decorations, right? The new level 4 decorations, whatever they're called, right? So these give you a chance for those, and you probably want to do the Soul Stream too, because if they're doing similar numbers to last time, where the warped face stone actually had a solid chance of getting a very rare decoration, well, if it works that way for carved face stones, you probably want to do Soul Stream 2 and kind of ignore Soul Stream 1. I wouldn't worry too much about it, because you'll probably unlock all the decorations from Soul Stream 1 naturally very easily. It's probably the rarest decorations. Those are probably going to create a natural bottleneck for completing your decoration loadout, right? So I would focus on Soul Stream 2. And remember this old trick. You could save scum the Elder Melder. Okay, so some people will probably hate on me for reminding you this, but basically, if you're on PlayStation, you would save your game to, you know, a USB, and then you're going to roll all of your research points, all your Spirit Vein Solid Bones, all your decorations that you don't need. See if you get anything good. If you don't, you just re-upload your save. You know, you delete your save off your PlayStation, you re-upload it from the USB, and it's like you didn't do anything. It's like you didn't waste any of your stuff, okay? So keep that in mind. PC players could probably do this very easily. Xbox players have the hardest time save scumming because it's all about knowing when the next cloud save's coming in. So I didn't even mess with it. You know, I play on Xbox quite a bit, so I never messed with it. I just unlocked the decorations naturally, and it only took me I think it took me 2,500 hours to unlock my first charger decoration on the Xbox without any cheating at all. So take that however you want to take it. So the Elder Melder, once again, Strange Stream Plus is here. You can use up all your Stream Stones for Warped Face Stones. Soul Stream 1 and Soul Stream 2, they're basically a chance for the new Face Stones, and that would be Ancient Face Stone and Carved Face Stone. You want the Carved Face Stones, in my opinion, and you can still save scum the Elder Melder, I assume. Somebody tell me in the comment section if it works, because I'm too lazy to test it, honestly. Alright, and then the final and best way to unlock these decorations are to play new Master Rank Tempered Monsters. So, just like before, there's Tempered Quests, you get them at Master Rank, just like you used to get them at High Rank. You can get like up to 4 or 5 rewards. Just keep your eyes on your resource center when you see one that's particularly good, like maybe it allows 4 players, maybe it has lots of feints, and lots of rewards for a monster that you think will be an easy fight. Pick those out, grind through them with your strongest set, and then reap the rewards at the end. One of the things I did notice was, well, what I did was I played a high rank tempered quest, and then I played a master rank tempered quest, and in both cases I got rewards. Well, in the high rank quest, I actually got more of those stream stones, and I thought to myself, oh, I could turn those in at the Elder Melder. Whereas in the master rank, I mostly just got the ancient face stones and the carved face stones, but some of them actually turned into small decorations. So don't feel like you're going to only get these giant decorations from the ancient and carved face stones. You can actually get the smaller and I presume medium decorations as well. Another thing I noticed, at the end of one of my quests, I received a warped face stone. So you can get the old high rank decorations from a master rank fight. Finally, the Guiding Lance. So if you play a lot of Guiding Lance, you probably have to play Guiding Lance because you need the materials for upgrading your armor, upgrading your weapons, augmenting your armor and weapons, right? So you need to do Guiding Lands either way. You're going to get decorations from the Guiding Lands as well. It's not as efficient, in my opinion, like not even nearly as efficient as simply doing a tempered investigation, but it still wasn't bad. And that seems to be kind of the rule in general with the Guiding Lands. Like, you can get some stuff done in there, but if you really want a lot of materials, you need to play the investigations. If you really want a lot of the face stones, you're better off focusing on the tempered investigations. And that's it. That's all the information I have for farming decorations in Monster Hunter World Iceborne. I hope you found that information useful. You know, in my opinion, one of the things you really should be doing is looking into your charms. People underestimate their charms. Your charms can really make up for a lack of decorations. Make sure you have the Vitality Charm. These are the charms I would build. Vitality Charm. Make sure you got Weakness Exploit, Crit Eye. You can take Crit Boost now. Crit Boost is upgradable to level 2, I believe. Handicraft is really good. Free element ammo up is really good. So be sure you go in, you can kind of tell when you're putting your build together which decorations you're really missing. You probably won't get them anytime soon, and which skills are really the most valuable. Usually if you're trying to optimize damage output on, something like a melee weapon, it's going to be a combination of high affinity and crit boost 3, right? Putting those together is really important. So crit eye, weakness exploit, and crit boost. Those three together are really important. It's a bit different for bow guns and bows. It gets a lot more complicated, like spare shots for bows, or spare shots for bow guns, I should say. What else is for bow guns? Ammo up. It could be complicated. It could be like 2 levels of spread shot, 2 levels of pure shot, 2 levels of normal shot, and then at the same time you still cover things like, crit eye. You still cover things like weakness exploit, crit boost. It just depends on what ammo type you're building for. You might be building explosive damage on a gun lance. In that case, you probably want to bring something like 3 levels of artillery if you don't have artillery decorations. Those are going to be really important for increasing the damage output of your shelling. But then again, if you can build 3 pieces of the Mastering Zora armor set, you don't really need that artillery, so your mind moves on to perhaps a different charm that's going to be more useful, like maybe guard 3, or maybe the guard up charm if you just don't have guard up and you can't get it on the build for some reason. I think Uragon only requires 2 levels now and it gives you guard up, so I don't even think that would be true. So yeah, you would probably use the charm slot for something like Vitality or guard 3. So you can see there's a lot of flexibility in the game for the skills. If you just don't have the decorations you need, look really carefully at the armor sets, because the armor sets might have the skills you need, and the charms probably have the skills you need as well. And in the meantime, you can grind for those decorations, but don't burn yourself out. In my opinion, having fun is the most important part of Monster Hunter World. If you just focus on your end goals of grinding out these decorations, I think you'll actually get kind of bored fast, because this is not a quick, rewarding game. You kind of really do have to spend a lot of time in the game to unlock all these decorations. Anyways, I hope all that ranting helped you kind of get some context on how you should be thinking about all this. I hope there was some useful information in there. We've got the new Ancient and Carved Phase Stones. I hope you get a bunch of them. And I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.